let's start this program with Shanti Mantra. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. Please be seated. A pleasant good evening, one and all. Respected guests KSK sir and KPJ sir and our librarian Prasanna sir. So today we are having a book release session of the book The Kargil Story by Deepak Surana. So today we are having our NCC officer Shri KSK sir as our guest, and he is going to give the insights of the book. So now I would like to call upon Shri KSK sir onto the stage to give a brief insights of the book. Okay. So I would like to call upon Shri KPJ sir, Shri KSK sir and our librarian Prasanna sir to come on to the stage and release the book first. So you can read. Now KSK sir is going to give insights of the book.
Respected my colleagues and my dearest friends. See, I'm very happy by seeing this ambience, first of all. It is not a small function. Even though it looks like a small, it is not a small function. In such a manner, in a systematic manner, they have arranged and they invited you all, and they are inviting a person as a guest, and so many work behind for this one inauguration or releasing or introducing a book. Previous year is started, and every week it is continuing. We have to hats up to our librarian Shri Prasanna sir for his motivation and guidance for the library volunteers. And I thank the boys who are all present here and witnessing this program. See, 2 days back, 2 library volunteers came to me and they requested me to come for this small function to release this book. I can say the sacred book or holy book, because it gives us immense pleasure, and for each and every Indian it gives courage, it fills patriotism, and it shows the path in which path we have to move to protect our motherland. I don't want to elaborate my own thoughts. Directly I will come to this book. The book name is The Kargil Story, Tales of Valor and Sacrifice from the Summer of 1999. Very simple title. There is no much attraction in this title. The Kargil Story. See, when you come across the name Kargil, we are all aware that it is a battle between 2 countries, our neighboring country Pakistan and India. You are all aware of history already after independence, we fought four major battles. If we include a recent one, it is fifth battle. From 1947-48, he started, and after that four battles we fought against. In all the battles we won. That is a great thing. See, why I am telling all these things? Because this book starts with that. In the beginning itself, forwarded by three personalities. One is Colonel Joshi. He witnessed the battle. He was on the battlefield with his soldiers and other friends, other officers' friends. And in a meticulous manner, he forwarded this, and after that, two great people, their sons sacrificed their life in this battle. When you go through this forward, you will get to know the importance of this book. And after that, I have to tell about Deepak Surana, because in the middle I am bringing him. When this battle happened, you can't imagine, this writer's age was 3 years. When battle occurred, that writer's age was 3 years. And he has brought us such a wonderful book. See, can we imagine such a wonderful book by a man with a limited knowledge of this? How it comes in his mind? Because he has a passion about armed forces. In detail, he has not explained everything regarding him, but whatever I know, one or two sentences. He is from Bangalore, and he completed his BBA in Business Administration in Bishop Cotton Boys School, Bangalore. And after that, he is continuing his family business, and he is passionate about armed forces. And whenever he gets time, he always give awareness, especially among armed forces. You know that armed forces means all the three wings, Army, Navy and Air Force. And coming to this book, see, in introduction, just now what I told, in the beginning, after our independence, how this partition has come, and after partition, what are all the problems faced by the border, those are staying there. And in 1999 also, 98 also, it was very calm. Even after having three battles, we were very calm. And in one similar agreement, what happened, both the countries came to one conclusion to minimize casualties and wars and other things. In winter season, what we will do, we will vacate our posts and we will get back to our countries. They started like that, and after that what happened, see, India came back, they were in their posts, but unfortunate thing, the other country, why I am telling other country, it is very difficult to say our neighboring countries as enemies, because we should not behave like that. It is just like our sections, just like our classes. Even though we are liking those people staying in their country, they betrayed us. And during the peace time, they occupied our posts. That is actually Kargil. Kargil is a town. Kargil is a town. And around this, many more mountains are there. That is Himalayan region. Our region they occupied. And in the beginning, they told that it is not from their country. They are all militants. And after that, after the completion of war, when war started, we have come to know that the soldiers who died from other countries, neighboring countries, even though they have disguised themselves with a different uniform, they belong to Pakistan. See, after that they agreed. Actually, this started when Parvez Musharraf, you know that. Do you know Parvez Musharraf? Do you know? No. When he was an officer, he fought one war against India, and they did not succeed in that. They did not succeed. That was in his mind. And when he became the head of the army there, and he started planning. And after that, he met then Prime Minister of Pakistan. He also gave green signal, Nawaz Sharif, and after that, they occupied our places. See, if I go on saying all these things, it is a long journey. What I want to tell you is, before going to this book, in this book itself, they have given annexure. You go through this annexure. In annexure, maximum points you will get. For example, some names are there. We don't know the abbreviation of that. And if you go through that, you will get abbreviation. And before entering to the army area, or the subject related to army, we have to know about what is battalion, what is section, what is platoon, and also the ranks, different ranks. Because here Jawans will come, NCOs will come, JCOs will come, and after that officers will come. And what is that hierarchy? All these things you have to know before reading this book. That's why it is my earnest request is, you go through the annexures, and after that you come to the mainstream. Then you will get the knowledge, proper knowledge. Once you start reading, the introduction is itself really interesting. And after that, only Kargil means only that particular area. Kargil War means 4-5 points, 4-5 hills. They started capturing each hill. And at the end, the hero, when we say about Kargil, one brave person name comes. Who is that name? What is his name? Huh? Film came. Sher Shah, what is the name of that person? Huh? Sam Babu? Good. Vikram Batra. Vikram Batra. See, actually, he fought 0.4875 hill. That is the name of the hill. They have explained each and everything. Tolling story, 3 points, pimples, the mother of all battles, Tiger Hill. These are sequence. After that, Tiranga Jhanda hoisted in 0.4875. That is the name of the hill. That 0.4875 is that is a reference point according to the military. You know, when you go through the map and other things, you will get to know in military subjects. See there, that is the final battle fought by our Indians, and they succeeded. And after, one beautiful thing in this book is, and after the battle and other things, at the end, snapshots from the war. In a majestic manner, he explained each and everything. The backbone, the anxiety of family, and the JCO's son, what he explained, and death is not the end. These are the small titles they have given. Each title justifies themselves when you go through this. You please, not once, read more and more times. When I was coming to this function, one PUC boys met me. He asked me, sir, where are you going with uniform? I told that one great opportunity I have got to release this book. That's why I'm going. He told, oh yes, that Kargil book. He told, sir, already I read. I read 5 to 6 times. See how this book gives energy to read. My earnest request to you all is, you read this book, and if possible, you have your own, and read in a vacation. And every month you have to read this to get courage, to get patriotism towards your country. This is how we can protect our country. It is time to have awareness amongst our country. Country is progressing in one way, that is we are known. But we have threat from neighboring countries also. We can't avoid that. In Ramayana, Mahabharata, there was also fighting. Threat was there. Now also it continues. Till the end of this human generation, this continues. That's why what we have to protect ourselves. Then who is going to protect? That is the thing. Who is going to protect? That's why what you have to do, we have to have some respect towards few things as a citizen. First, we have to respect our national anthem. We have to respect our national flag. We have to respect our what? Democracy. Many more things are there to respect. You start at this age. When you start at this age, definitely we can have a better country in future. And we can avoid, if we have patience also. Patience is very, very important. I am not elaborating all these stories what I have read. I read within 2 days. Understand? Continuously I read this book. I never read this book before. When they gave, immediately started reading. 1.5 days without disturbing myself, my mind. I completely involved. 1.5 days my mind was in Kargil, you believe it or not. In such a manner, in a systematic manner, that small boy, Deepak Surana, explained everything, and he met each and every person who fought and was present during that time. That's why everything was very clear. There is no doubt, doubt will not come. And many more things are there to tell, because time is very short. See, one colonel will come here, see what that motivates, one colonel will come in this battle, and the time when he was moving towards the battle, time was calling as you call your parents, on Wednesday, Sunday, that time. And immediately he received a phone call from one more officer that he has to rush towards battlefield. Understand what he did? He immediately stopped that work. He told, after the completion of my task only I will come and call my parents. He went. And unfortunate thing, he did not come back. Understand? This is one example I am giving. See, you believe it or not, more than totally 527 our Indians sacrificed their life for our motherland. The cost of this book is 350. Understand? And the lives is 527 soldiers, including officers. They sacrificed this life. And this is the right time, dear students, to think of our motherland. My earnest request to you for is every day when you get up, just like you remember your parents and you pray God, in the same manner, every day you remember our country. Remember our country and think of the betterment of the country. And every day, what you have to do, after reading this book, you should have courage in yourselves that whatever the situation in my life, I will face that and I will definitely have a solution regarding this. So in this manner, once you read this book, you will get to know what type of energy you will get. So that's why I thank, sorry, shall I come? It is better you purchase this. This is just 350 rupees. Understand? You can have your own book and you can keep in your own library. I think many more boys are having their own library, small library at home. Do you have? If it is not, you please have one library. You will request your parents that whatever the almirah or shelf is there, one small portion, just like a small portion, let they give for you. And whatever the books you require and whatever the hobby you have, you please continue that. Understand? See, such a beautiful library and many more options for you. These are all the things what you have to learn from all these books. And we have to thank the writer Deepak Surana for this wonderful book. And one more book he has written, that is the Sher Shah, and you can read that book also. And whatever the books related to our motherland, the battles you have to read. If you have history, then you can stand at this point and you can address your friends. Understand? History is very important. History is like a foundation for a home. Just like we have foundation for a home, in the same manner, history is the foundation for our speech. If you know well, you can speak well. Otherwise, it is not. In the same manner, just like your subject. If you are very good at subject, you can express, you can write, you can get good marks. In the same manner, if you want to address and if you want to motivate someone else, you should have knowledge, abundance knowledge of the particular book or particular area. That's why my earnest request is, you to buy this book and read this book, and every day you remember our motherland as a responsible citizens. Is it clear for you? And once again, I thank Prasanna sir and library volunteers and KPJ sir, because it is a leisure time for sir also, and affectionately he has come forward and he is sitting and he is listening. And once again, thank for all the boys for your presence, because for you also this is a leisure. You did not bother about your leisure, and you have participated, and whatever I read and whatever I know regarding this, I explained in front of you. And once again, I thank all the boys and all the persons who invited me for this function, and I'm very happy. And more books I wish come to our Vidyashala library, and not only coming, and I expect more and more boys read more and more books, and you have to take this as a challenge. And this week I will read this number of book. Understand, not only reading, you have to make a point. See, from this book I have make this point, all this point, whole book in this point. Whenever I get time, once I go through this, I will get all the details of this story, this book. That's why you have your own notes on this. Definitely you will become a very good speaker, especially related to our motherland, especially related to our battles of Indians. Okay, thank you once again.
Thank you, sir, for an insightful and inspirational address. Now I request our librarian Prasanna sir to give a memento to KSK sir for the event of Kargil Vijay Divas.
Actually, we should not receive this memento, because I belong to this institution. I am not a stranger for the institution. But this is the procedure they are following. I have to follow this procedure. Okay, thank you so much.
So now we would like to open the stage for question and answers.
If you have any questions related to war and other things, you please always welcome. See how to ask questions. Otherwise, how can you know that I have read this or not? Any questions?
What does the Kargil War teach us about leadership?
See, definitely, see, the war heroes, they have forgotten their family. You believe it or not, in this book, one officer will come, just married 10 months back. 10 months back he married, and he sacrificed his life. With this, what we know? Our responsibility, our major role, what we have to do as a citizens of India. Actually, India is first. India is first. It means, India means what? Our duty. Understand? India means our duty. Duty is first, and afterwards other work will come. And dedication, that is very important. Whatever you do, dedication should be there. Definitely after reading this book, you will get all these ideas, and you can plan for your future also. Understand? I have to tell one more thing. You plan now itself to join armed forces. If you want to see a different world, see, only you are seeing this world. Understand? Only seeing this world around you, this library, this school, this bus stand, this railway station, and the temples and your home you are seeing. You have not seen one more world. That world is armed forces. Once you enter, you will see one more world in this country itself. That's why if you plan now itself, you can join armed forces. And one more thing, you will think of that, oh, if I join armed forces, what is going to happen if some deaths is done, another. See, when we if you do comparative studies, more and more deaths are in a public domain. More and more deaths and the traffic. Maximum deaths are in traffic. Every day you can see in the newspaper. Many more deaths we are seeing, but not in army. Understand? So you should not think of all that. One opportunity, if you get, definitely join armed forces, and you will enjoy your life. See, there also, not whole year, not whole life you are to work. Short service commissions are also there. 12 years, 13 years, 14 years you can work there, and you can come back and you can join here also for other companies and other things. That is called a short service commission. And after the completion of your engineering and medical, you can join as a technical, and you can join for medical corps also in the military. See, many more opportunities are there. That's why I want you have a taste of that. Once you taste, definitely will enjoy your life. Here one boy raised hand.
How did they know the intrusive hideout?
Hydrosis?
Intrusive hideout, the person who was like intruding our country.
See, that is a long story. It starts in the month of May 1999. Understand? Actually, we are celebrating Kargil Vijay Diwas when 26th of July. Sorry, 26th of July. 2 days early we are releasing. Understand? Actually, that is the end point. It actually started in the month of May. And how they have come to know, because we were in safer side. We thought that no one is there at that point, particular point. And the people, two people, they were shepherd, they were moving around there, they have some doubt that some people, some strangers, because they will get to know. If someone comes from outside, he can easily find out who is that person in Vidyashala itself. In the same manner, those who are staying there, they got to know 2-3 strangers are moving with some rifles. And they, in the beginning, they thought that they are our own Indians, Indian people, Indian military people. But after that, they had little doubt. And immediately they passed that doubt to some officers. From that it started. Clear?
How does the story of Kargil War redefine the patriotism in this generation?
Definitely. Once you go through this book, your blood starts boiling. Why, See what we did, man. We were protecting our country and we were stayed there, that's all. We did not enter their area. We were in our area. See what made them to enter to our area and killed our own people. And what is their business to occupy our place? That's why once you go through this, definitely you will get an idea. See, how can I get courage? How can I get patriotism? See, all this definitely it comes once you read this. PUC boy, yes, please.
Sir, could you tell more about Sir Naveen Nagappa, who is also a Kannadiga and participated in this war?
See, participated and if I go on telling, not only that person, understand, one Keralian person he died, Colonel Vishwanathan. Understand? See, not one, that's why I am telling 527 means that is huge number. Understand? And not only that, many more people are there, you believe it or not, one person, that grenade attack when happened, he was knowing that he is going to lose his life, but he never bothered. He never bothered. His engagement was also fixed, but he never bothered about all those things. Not only that, what you are telling, many more lives have gone. Each and every person is having his own story. If you want more details, Google is there, you can go and search, you will get idea. Otherwise, you come at my free time, I will go through all those details and I'll let you know. PUC.
So what you think about war? So after the Pahalgam attack, there have been many disputes that should the war happen or not, because many of them think that war should happen so that another attack from the Pakistan or any other country should not happen, and some of them think that it could affect the humanities and economy of any other country or even us. So what do you think about war? Should it happen or not?
See, if we want to protect ourselves from the enemies, we have to have war. See, when you enter jungle or any forest area, for any reason, if wild animal comes, what will you do? You have to protect yourselves. When you think of that, in each bodies, God is there, and I should not protect myself, I have to not hit that. First, what will you do? You will think of protecting yourselves. In the same manner, we are not, that our country is always think of what? Adhyatmikata, spirituality. Our foundation is that of spirituality. We don't want to give trouble to others. It is not in our nature itself. But we have to protect ourselves. Understand? When protection is required, it is at the neck. We will give chance. Even if it is at neck also, we have given chance many more times for neighboring countries not to enter. Neighboring, way I am telling, even China is also ready to attack us. China and Pakistan is now very close. So that's why every minute it is there. But we can't go away with the war. And we can't tell our old stories, and we should not tell that, see, when you slap one this side and I will show. No. We will show, but we will protect ourselves. Understand? We will hold his hand. Why you are hitting me? This is the time we have to tell them. Why you are... See, unfortunately, we got one. But we should not be ready to take one more hit. We have to hold his hand. Why you are hitting me? This is the right time for you people. You have to question us. And one more thing you told. See, so many disputes. Who are doing all these disputes? All politicians are doing these disputes. And they are misguiding people. No people in the country, no group in the country, people group, they are not against to that, Pahalgam, what you told. And the against from whom? Against from politicians. Why they are doing all these things? For their benefit, for their votes. That's why as a students, as a teacher, and as a NCC related officer or military officer, we should not indulge ours in the political matters. Let them do their work. We should have one leader, as a democracy told. We will have one leader and elected by ourselves, elected by our own people. Let them do their work, their job. If we are not happy with that party, we will change next year. In that manner, we have to restrict ourselves for the politics. Otherwise, we have see, knowledge we have. That's why we have to think in our own way, and always we have to think of the betterment of the country. If each one of student think of the only positiveness, only betterment of the country, many more ideas will come. All the ideas will moving towards one goal. That is what? That is the betterment of the country, safeguard of the country, and protection of the country. In this manner we have to, that's why we have to think always positively. And see, many a times what we will do, when we come across Mahatma Gandhi ji, one group will be there, what are some decisions what he took, it was not good. Some says, no, it is good. See, it is not the time to discuss, because we have not witnessed all those things. We are all depending upon what? Media and video and papers and other things. How can we decide that it happened? We were not there. See, past is past, but present what we have to do? We have to protect ourselves. How we are protecting our home, in the same manner we have to protect our country. In that manner, if we think, there is no dispute amongst us. Is it clear for you? Okay. Are you satisfied with my answer? Okay, thank you. See, sir told last, because it is 1-2 already, we will finish it up. Okay.
Thank you, sir, for your heartfelt approach to us and address. Now I call upon my friend Shreya Mesi to give a short conclusion to this program.
Thank you.
On everyone's behalf, of all teachers and students present here, I extend heartfelt gratitude to Shri KSK sir, our beloved NCC officer, for gracing today's book release occasion, where he first of all introduced the author, Shri Deepak Surana, before describing India's military history, and also in the military's ranks and the battlefield, how India and Pakistan related with each other, and he also described India's attitude towards Pakistan and how we can relate the diplomacy between India and Pakistan and even other neighboring countries to our own social and socio-political life. Sir even mentioned meaningful snapshots from the book relating Kargil War and the positive impact it's bound to have on the readers who take the time to go through this book. And once again, I thank everyone here, teachers, students, and Shri Prasanna sir, our librarian, for gracing this occasion and taking their time out to attend this book release. Thank you.
Thank you, Shreyam. Thank you, sir. Thank you, KSK sir. Thank you, KPJ sir. And special thanks to our librarian, Prasanna sir, for conducting this program. So, thank you, sir, for gracing this occasion. Now, let us end this book release session with Shanti Mantra. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Tat Sat. Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu. Thank you one and all.